tide, God will take care of you. Beneath His wings of love abide, God will take care of you. God will take care of you through every day, all the way. He will take care of you. God will take care of you. God will take care of you through every day, all the way. He will take care of you. God will take care of you. I trust in you right now, Lord have mercy. Oh, yeah. To you I give all glory. Hey. Just believe right now, and He'll do it again. You may be down and feel like God has somehow forgotten, yeah, that you are faced with circumstances so hard to get through. Right now it seems there's no way out, and you're going under. Yeah, God's proven time and time again, He'll take care of you, and He'll do it again. He'll do it again. Just take a look where you were now and where you have been. He always come through for you. He's the same now as then. So you may not know how, may not know when, but He'll do it again. God knows the things you're going through. He knows that you're hurting. He sees and knows just how your heart has been broken into. But He is God, God of the stars, the sand and the seas. He is the one who will take care of you, and He'll do it again. He'll do it again. Just take a look where you are now, where you have been. He always come through for you. He's the same now as then. Now, so you may not know how, may not know when, but He'll do it again. God knows the things you're going through. He knows that that you're hurting. He sees and knows just how your heart has been broken into. But he is God, God of the stars, the sand and the seas. He is the one who will take care of you, and he'll do it again. He'll do.
Yes, welcome. Good afternoon to all my listeners and viewers. Welcome to Rebel Radio. We are off to a late start, but better late than never. Today is Monday. Yes, and as you know, we continue with the recovery effort in Jamaica. Over a month now since western parishes were devastated by Hurricane Melissa. Yes. And as you know, we are in a situation now where we are trying to build back. It's a very, very long journey, very long journey. And as we speak, thousands of Jamaicans are homeless. Yes. Water is a problem, right? Shelter and food. And as you can see, today is the 8th. So Christmas is 2 weeks' time, yes, or three weeks. And our brothers and sisters in those parishes, Westmoreland and over, most of those poor people. The poor people are the ones who are affected mostly by hurricanes and these disasters. Because they are the ones who are living in areas where they are vulnerable. Yes. They are the ones whose, most of those homes that we were talking about there in Western were wooden houses, right? And they were not prepared to face the Category 5 hurricane. Yes, not prepared at all. So it is going to require some serious reconstruction efforts. And land ownership. Yes, that is something that the government will have to approach seriously. You know, I know that the people in this time, you know, they need food and water, but I can tell you that those people in Westmoreland and over St. Elizabeth, they would prefer to have a piece of land than to have a care package with rice and flour and other food stuff. Yes. And as you know, we at Rebel Radio, we have been talking about this, you know, for a long time. We are advocating for serious land reform program in Jamaica. Because as we know that our forefathers worked this land for 500 years and they got nothing. So the authorities don't want to talk about, but squatting started the day after slavery. Because after slavery, the slaves were set free, yes. But they had nowhere to go. Yes. They had nowhere to go. So they had to seek a place to lay their head. And therefore they took up possession and land that were not theirs. And so we would like the Jamaican government to make a serious move to give justice to the black people in Jamaica. And I want to point out, what I am talking about here is not just a Jamaican problem, it's a Caribbean problem. The other black people around the Caribbean are faced with the same thing. And we have been governing ourselves now for years, decades. And yes, we have seen some steps. In Jamaica, we have seen some steps by governments. Yes. The late Michael Manley, you know, he created the National Housing Trust as one of an institution to address the landlessness. We had Operation Pride when we introduced that program. And I said, both governments over the years have made some steps, but we want a serious forward movement. Yes, right now. That is what we want. So that people who are, you know, landless can get a piece of land. And we know that we are not short of land to make the people have some land. We, going forward, will have to be done because
Traffic.
yes.
Yes. Greetings.
Brother Miguel?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Just hold it there for me, please. Yes.
All right.
And as I said, we are not short of the land. And so we have to make some serious move. Yes, and we are going to discuss this issue right now. And I have with me noted attorney at law Miguel Lorne, and I'm expecting to be joined by Eru Menelik from the Marcus Garvey movement. Yes.
Yes.
Hello, brother Miguel. How are you, sir?
I'm giving thanks, I'm giving thanks, and I, 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 I really like this topic because, as I've said before, my mother was born in Bethel Town in Westmoreland, so it's something that affects me both personally and also from a revolutionary point of view. This must be seen as a. In other words, we're not begging for land. We're not begging all of that. Based on the struggle, everybody talking about the resilience of the people. How did that resilience develop? That resilience developed from the amount of enslaved rebellions that took place in Westmoreland. And I want to remind the people that there was, in 1830, there was what is the government of Jamaica set up what is called the Western Regiment, a specific regiment which covered Westmoreland, St. Elizabeth, Hanover, St. James. It was called the Western Regiment. And the reason for that was it was a regiment that would travel by sea because there was so much rebellion in that part of Jamaica that by the time they traveled by horse and on land, the rebellion gone. So they set up a Western Regiment to travel by sea to make it down to that area to try and crush the numerous revolts which took place there. So, yes, there was a thing known as the Western Regiment. And because down there, because when I was small, my mother told me about white man head being cut off and the horse carrying body from one point of Westmoreland to another point of Westmoreland. I thought it was just fairy tale my mother was talking. But then when I come and do my research, they were getting so much leaks in Westmoreland and St. Elizabeth. It's them probably project the hurricane to come back, come take revenge. Yes. Remember, Taki revolt in St. Mary also influenced the rebels them in Westmoreland, Taki revolt in St. Mary. A lot of people don't realize that. But that influenced the Westmoreland. If you read what's his name book, it tells you of that situation there.
What it is clear, brother Miguel, what is needed is that this rebuilding process, it cannot start until they address, it must start with the land reform issue. Because most of the people in Westland, most of those people who were affected by the hurricane, they were living on lands that were not there. And therefore,
Yes.
therefore it makes no sense. Because you can't rebuild.
To put them back in, yes, in the same state.
No, you can't do that.
And you gave some statistics the last time we spoke, which was very glaring to me. It would be nice if you give that statistics again to our listeners. Mm. Well, no problem, but it was some beautiful statistics that you gave in terms of land holding in that particular part of the world. That's very important, brother, because um, I didn't know it was so bad. I just talking from. Mhm. Yes. Hmm. Hmm. Yes, yes. Because them can't live in the air, so they must have to live on land. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. But I don't hear the government talking about that. I'm listening very carefully. Them set up all sorts of cleaning up campaign and cleaning up this and that. But I don't hear the government mention anything about land reform. I don't hear it. They mention committees and this. Hmm. Yes, I've heard that too. Anything to correct that. Right. Hmm. Yes. Yes. Absolutely agree with my brother because that's why you had so much revolt. You had numerous revolt in that part of Jamaica, in St. Elizabeth and Westmoreland. You had numerous revolts. So the land thing was from 1730, 1830, come right up. The land thing is not. That's why you had so much revolt in that part of Jamaica. Yes. Gladly, them know how to get food and water, man. That time you quit them plant at the place again and them know how to eat berries and eat plants off of trees and the forest. Them know that. They have been doing that. Our ancestors' blood is inside of them. But them would have gladly prefer the land more than generator, more than phone this, more than sky that. They would have gladly prefer the land, my virgin, because they would have grow them picnic dignity. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes. In other words, like I say, it's not something we're begging. It's not gift. It's something where our ancestors have earned. You know, there's something that they have earned. And over the years, the amount of blood, sweat, and tears that they have put into the land, you know, that we see the result of it at Coronation Market week after week. You know, we take it for granted. And now that we get a little jerk, it makes some people stir. But, you know, we take it for granted. But they have been putting in over the years. Everybody know that the best yam come from Chilani. Some of the best yam, man. Some of the yam will get strength and bigger. So, you know, but like I said, now we have to carry the struggle a little further now. We have to find a way to bring it to the ears of the powers that exist. That you cannot rebuild without land reform. You cannot. As them into some like a partial thing that you can go to housing trust and get loan and all of that. But like I said now, this is in other words, what men you're talking about now, you know, this should have taken place in 1833. Yes. You just tell a man set free and push him off of the plantation. Well, you owe him. Yes. This should have taken place. So Melissa come turn back the clock now from 1833. You should have prioritized the land ownership. And you didn't. And the numerous vote that you suppressed. On top of all that, you killed so much of our brothers and sisters who simply were fighting to be free. That's all a man doing. Run away and chop off him and chop off him food, and sometimes chop off him head if him running more than once. So you are now getting the opportunity to redress that wrong. You understand? Yes, you're getting a glorious opportunity now. So I really think, you know, that we should, whether we have to demonstrate, whether we have to do something to make Jamaica House understand that Melissa come now to correct the situation, that the people must get land. And you can imagine if they are doing so well, and it's not them own the land. You can imagine if them own the land, Virgin. Coronation Market couldn't hold them. Man. Yes. It would depend on us. The economy we have now depend on foreigners. Tourism is the number one money earner. We would have a more indigenous economy. Yes. Absolutely, but it juxtapose the many things. When I go to court now, and I hear them open the court in the king's name, God save the king. You can imagine how I feel, Virgin. Why don't we should be saying, praises be unto Bogle, who has fought for liberation. That is how you own the courts. Praises be unto Taki, who has liberated us. You could tell me now, oh, God save the king. That means you're this, because I don't celebrate the 1st of August as my liberation day, you know. I don't celebrate the day when the Queen set me free. No. It's when my heroes set me free. So my celebration is the 12th of October. That's the day when Bogan march on Morant Bay. So even to open the court and God save the king is disrespecting our ancestors. It's ghostifying. In other words, we are ghostifying our ancestors. We are turning them into ghosts. We shouldn't be doing that. We can't honor them and make them ghostified. The court must open in our liberator's name. You know what I mean? Yes. So all the things go together, brother. All the things go together. Oh, you have so much land in Westmoreland. You could give out land without affecting the body ownership. Well, they don't want to address it, so I think we have to go a little bit more than talk. But we have to sign a petition, send to them. We have to demonstrate outside Parliament and outside King's House and outside Jamaica House. And we have to agitate. Back up our demonstration with agitation. You know. But a hurricane is a historic time for change. Historic, and we shouldn't let them guys keep quiet. Yeah. Yes, yes. To alert them that they must make a move now. They didn't do so in 1933. They didn't do so in 1944. They didn't do so in 1962. But no, Melissa is saying you have to do it now. Gladly, my brother, and I support you wholeheartedly. Yes, yes. Yes, man. Well, like I said, the whole court system. You see, the judiciary has been silent in Jamaica. And we want to remind the people that the judiciary is 1/3 of the government. The judiciary was the laws that they used to commit murder and enslavement against us. Every time you agitate and talk, them said slavery was legal. Murder was legal. Murder can never be legal, brethren. If man can make the law and say, yes, it's legal for murder. It should never be. So we must rise up back now. We must say to them, say, murder was never legal. You can't kill my mother and father and tell me the murder was legal. No. And I would love that the judiciary now. In other words, the judiciary have a duty, because the judiciary was used to keep us down. So the judiciary have a duty now to wake us up. In other words, Justice Sykes, as the Chief Justice, and all of them, all the judges, have a duty now to find ways and means to correct the wrongs which the judiciary used to carry out against us. They were hanging us in the name of the law. Ain't so? We were being hanged in the name of the law. So we need liberation now. So the judiciary have to play a much more active role and a much more understanding of what liberation means to Black people. That's why I'm so bitter that the court is being opened in King Charles' name. The judiciary must stop that now. It's good that they fling away the wig, change up the gown, but they must go look. Those are cosmetic changes, real changes now. The judiciary must make sure that they help us, not just think, but that they help our liberation. Find ways and means of help our liberation. You know, yes. Yes, long time, long time. Not for them, not for them. Not for them need to kick off for the books. Not for them. Yes, yes. The laws have to be much more agreeable to the people. Mm. Yes. Well, the prime minister and the leader of opposition is only 38% of the vote, you know. It's only 38% of the vote. So, in other words, because reality, this constitution now, it's like a old shoes. It can't take no more form and amendment. You need a new constitution which come from the bowels of the people. You know, a constitution comes. This constitution came from England. You know, the guys them go up and Ray, and that come from England. Then come that it don't even come from Jamaica Parliament. This constitution don't come from Jamaica Parliament, you know. So we need a new constitution to come from the bowels of the people. A real constitution, not a old shoes where can't take no more patch. You can't tell the shoemaker and them say no boy, this can't take no more patch. A new proper constitution. You know. Look a man dead in the lockups at St. Mary over the weekend. In this day and age, GPs are coming out and saying the conditions are so filthy and inhuman in the lockups. You're talking about 2025. We're treating our people so badly, man. You take a man in custody, you're responsible for him. Whatever the charges, you are responsible for him. Yes. It's guaranteed. And you can't get away by saying it's other inmates beat him on all them things. And no, you must protect him from other inmates, protect him from the police, protect him from the state, and all these things you have a duty to protect him. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Yes, yes, go ahead, my brother. Yes. Yes. Mhm.
Most of those affected by hurricanes are poor people, right? But
By far. It come like COVID. COVID, especially in America, kill off more black and poor people than anybody else. Mm.
they are the ones who are living in vulnerable conditions, right? They are the ones who are exposed to the danger, and therefore we we want the government to take some steps now to address. And I hope the members of parliament in these constituencies where these victims are living, I sincerely hope that they are, putting this land reform issue on top of their agenda.
I don't see it. I don't see it. I've been listening closely to them. I don't see it. I don't even hear Dayton Campbell talking about that. And his constituency also by the hit. I don't see it. Yes. People talking more about sugar, flour, and rice. Mm. Yes.
That some of them would want to put up back some whole houses for the people. It can't work without water. Water is critical,
Yes.
giving access to land. So as
Yes.
we are going to organize a petition for
Yes.
in order to take this issue forward. Right,
Definitely, and back it up with action.
yes, sir.
Back up the petition with action, my brother. I'm here to support you. Yes, I.
Thank you very much.
Take care, man. I'm glad for the opportunity. And thank you very much, my brother. Thanks a lot. You take care. Very good. Blessings to our listeners. Blessings. I.
The Lord here, and we were talking about the issue of land reform, which issue that is on legislative high on the agenda right now. We have been previously to land because we don't want them to return to a situation where they are being left to go back in a landed state. So we want justice and still hold those members very important. That's why we think that Pastor and Gary President that we at Rebel Radio we are going to organize a petition. We are going to take some action to get our people, our authority, to get them. We want to sensitize. Yes. Get up.
It's the Everybody Sale at the Budget Supplies. Do-it-yourself professionals and contractors. This is the sale for you. Lumber, steel, dress and form ply, water tanks, pumps, PVC pipes and fittings, toilets, bathtubs, vanities and basins, windows, paint, doors, floor and wall tiles, insect and grout. Up to 20% off selected items. 195 Hagenberg Road. Telephone 923-4560. New Budget Supplies. Always the best prices.
Summer sale! Prices are slashed on everything you need to fix up your home. Beautiful tiles, sleek doors, top quality windows, modern sanitary ware, exclusive flooring and more. At Tools Hardware and Supplies, we have you covered for the summer.
So come visit us at 279 Spanish Town Road, 4 South Camp Road, 8 Red Hills Road,
or online at toolsja.com.
Tools!
The Lion King of Hardware.
Oh, Jamaica eyes were built with fire, passion and vibes, and through it all there's a glow inside. Let's keep our shine alive.
From the market to the factory floors, from the hillside green to golden shores.
We're reaching heights, our energy that lights the sky.
JPS, powering what matters.
Unseen angels watching over me. Over precious memories. Unseen angels sent from somewhere to my soul. How they linger, ever near me. And the sacred pass unfold. Precious memories, how they linger, how they ever floods my soul in the stillness of the
thousands of our brothers right now are, having a difficult time, very difficult. I have with me one of our colleagues here, Mr. Williams, Casey Williams, down in St. Elizabeth, and we want to find out what is happening down there. Hello, Casey.
Yes, good afternoon to you and to your listeners.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon to you, and thanks for taking time out of your busy schedule. So, what is the latest in St. Elizabeth, sir?
All right, well, I was in the parish late last week, and I must say that things are somewhat turning for a better, because you can see where people are fighting back, nature is fighting, and now it's just a matter of, well, I won't say just, but one of the key things that people really want now or need now is power. So you can see where people have cleared the roads. People have, in some instances, removed what rubble they can remove. Those who have put tarpaulins on homes that are concrete because the roof was lifted or damaged. But the basic cry is that they need power. And so that is what people really need now to bring them further, even in this time of the festive season. And power in its essence has a control over a lot of things. People depend heavily on power. So I can remember even speaking to a lady in Burn Savannah, and she was saying that at this point, no, they really don't need the power because that's how they'll be able to make a living. Her partner is a furniture maker, and without power, you cannot get to do any work. And of course, at this point in time, no, you're gonna need furniture to be made because people lost furniture. Some are now looking to replacing and that kind of stuff, but there's no power. And also mosquitoes, and they're having problems with that. And then some of them, they can't be able to keep on affording the diesel or the gas for the generator. So electricity is a main challenge now, as people are, as I'm saying, they are fighting back. The nature is fighting back. You go through years like Holland bamboo, and it's not like how it was the day after the hurricane on the 29th. It's improving. As you know, bamboo is something that grows rapidly. So you can see that the trees are no longer bare in terms of without leaves. The leaves are back. So as I'm saying, people are trying their best to help themselves. They just need to come out of the darkness now. In the instances where they have a structure remaining in terms of these concrete homes where it's the roof that was damaged or ripped off. Well, the thing is, some people they they have now moved out of shelters, for example, and gone back into some of the communities, and or some people have moved from that district and moved to other parts of the parish or out of the parish overall. So, for example, I went to Newell High. The principal there, Miss Audrey Ellington, did an interview with her, and she was explaining that that location was home for a number of people who sheltered for a while, a little bit before, during, after the hurricane, and up to 2 Sundays ago, they had 18 people. Now, because they needed the school to be open to facilitate classes for the population of about 700 students, they had 100, it was over 100 people sheltering there. And by the 2 weeks ago that I'm speaking about, she said the number dwindled down to 18. Those 18 now, they moved them to the Barbary Hall Community Center, she said. And that shows you that you come in from over 100 down to 18, then those people, they as I said, they move on and either go back home or they move out of areas where they were. She explained something as well in terms of the population of 700 students. Since they reopened school, the most they have seen is just over 200 of those students. Understandably, what she's saying is that when you look at it, all the students, they have been displaced, and the parents, in some instances, have sent them away. They've sent them away to other relatives, other family, other friends, somewhere else, because the homes were severely damaged, right? So, as I'm saying, those who remain in these areas and where they have been able to put tarpaulins and so on, some of them have made preparations, but they just need the power now to be able to restore some level of comfort, right? So the power is essential, because remember, even in rebuilding, even in doing rebuilding and doing it properly, you need power. You need power. So those who don't have the power and they're doing it right now, they're using generator, solar generator, that kind of stuff. So that's what is happening out there. And of course, when it comes down to water, the same thing, you need the power as well to be able to pump the water. So that is the challenge now out there, in terms of that. People put that they want light. The roads I'm saying no, was that I travel, and they are now free, they're accessible, and you can see where the water, in terms of where you have
Desmond? All right then, okay. All right.
mud and muck is no longer there. It's just some dust. Santa Cruz is generally hot. So yeah, but even further out west into Black River, those buildings there that were either damaged, right, or destroyed, those buildings, they are still there, and I mean, there probably will have to be some level of guidance as to what the plan is for Black River, right? So, but Parity also, Parity is you can still see the devastation there. People again, they are putting on the best face forward. Mosquitoes, man, mosquitoes, in that era, but it's a challenge. People still need relief items, no doubt. But as I'm explaining, a lot of them they have tried their best to be able to can prepare to receive electricity, right? So now that is their main challenge, electricity. I'm aware that areas in the southern parts, as far as Treasure Beach, were put back on the grid last night, and it's important because now the police had put in a curfew down in that area for 48 hours following a murder incident down that side, right, in Treasure Beach. Kenyan-born artist was killed in a home invasion. Police are probing it, the motive as being robbery, right? So the cover of dark is something that's not good. People are using it to do bad things, and yeah, so that's in a sense what's happening. And you can see in the night coming through some of those communities in the southwestern parts of St. Elizabeth, people who don't have solar bulbs or solar light, they just sit outside in the dark, just sit out there. You can see that they look hopeless, and those who have been able to get a solar light, they put it up. Others they might converge at the community spot and try their best to make the restoration. Well, I mean, well, that's good. I've seen stories as well. The truth is, it will never be enough, and so whatever people can do, just do it. I mean, the words alone can't help, but as I'm saying, people still need help, and lots of them still need building supplies. You can see the tarpaulin all over, so that means that they have to put that as a temporary solution. But as I'm saying, people need help. So yeah. So you just have to continue to do what you can, right? A lot of them, the Christmas spirit is dull because they're not trying now to survive, and for others, they are still holding on to it because of the children. A lot of them, they have many wishes in terms of that regard. Yeah, but as I'm explaining, the key component now is energy restoration, electricity. That will significantly help. That will significantly help. So that has an input in every aspect of life now. Commerce, for example, even residential living, it has an impact on on everything. Safety, security, it has an impact all around. So that's a challenge. And of course, I know that the utility company, they themselves, their workers have their challenges because some of them even live in the areas that don't have any power, and they still have to come out to do their work. So. Yeah, one of the things I got to understand based on the different announcements made is that the power that is supporting St. Elizabeth right now is coming from Manchester. The Magati substation suffered extensive damage up that area and that side. As you know, that's in further inland in the west and up into the hills. So, yeah. Well, the longer it takes is the harder it is for residents. Yeah, man. Santa Cruz is back on the grid in terms of the commercial space right there, through town to what do they call that now? The last traffic light heading west. There's power right to that point, right? Or was when I last passed through it, but after that it's darkness. Mm. The police. Yeah, businesses are opening are opening up. The businesses are open. I mean, you how you can tell is where, for example, Mandeville is not under so much strain again as it was before. It's just after this time, a lot of people would journey to Mandeville just to do some business because everything else was down. But as I'm explaining, Santa Cruz is is up and running again in terms of the commercial space. The residential aspect of it now that's a whole other gear in terms of the communities that are on the outskirts of Santa Cruz. But the devastation and the impact that you would have seen weeks ago, it's a different landscape now. It's just that it's more now of an individual basis, So you have to find people who still have the challenges. But then the widespread challenge is lack of electricity. Thank you too.
everybody sale at the Budget Supplies. Do-it-yourself professionals and contractors. This is the sale for you. Lumber, steel, dress and form ply, water tanks, pumps, PVC pipes and fittings, toilets, bathtubs, vanities and basins, windows, paint, doors, floor and wall tiles, insect and grout. Up to 20% off selected items. 195 Hanover Road. Telephone 923-4560. New Budget Supplies. Always the best prices.
Tools, hardware, and supplies is owning up the heat this summer with your super saving summer sale. Prices are slashed on everything you need to fix up your home. Beautiful tiles, sleek doors, top quality windows, modern sanitary ware, exclusive flooring, and more. At Tools, hardware, and supplies, we have you covered for the summer.
So come visit us at 279 Spanish Town Road, 4 South Camp Road, 8 Red Hills Road,
or online at toolsja.com.
Tools!
The Lion King of Hard Heels.
Oh, Jamaica rise, we're built with fire, passion and vibes, and through it all there's a glow inside. Let's keep our shine alive.
From the market to the factory floors, from the hillside green to golden shores.
We're reaching heights, our energy that lights the sky.
JPS, powering what matters.
prices turning up the heat this summer with their super saving summer sale. Prices are slashed on everything you need to fix up your home. Beautiful tiles, sleek doors, top quality windows, modern sanitary ware, exclusive flooring and more. At Tools Hardware and Supplies, we have you covered for the summer.
So come visit us at 279 Spanish Town Road, 4 South Camp Road, 8 Red Hills Road,
or online at toolsja.com.
Tools!
The Lion King of Hardware.
So far away, sweet far away, stood and hold rugged cross, the emblem of suffering and shame. And I love that old cross where the Jews can pass for a world of lost sinners was slain. All I did, so I cherish the old rugged cross. Hold on till my trophy on the hurt I lay down. I will cling to the old rugged cross. Oh, now, and exchange it someday for a crown. Oh, now, on the old rugged cross. So despised by the world as a wondrous attraction to me. For the dear Lamb of God left His glory above to be to dark Calvary. So I cherish the whole rugged cross. Go down, till my trophies on the hurt I lay down. I will cling to the old rugged cross, and exchange it someday for a crown. Oh, Lord, cling to the whole hold the whole rugged cross. Oh Lord, and exchange.
Good evening, Desmond. Indeed, that is the case. And just to the Jamaica Confederation of Trade Union is the what we call it, and they it is indeed the case that the workers, in light of the Good afternoon, Mr. Richards, and good afternoon to the other persons on the call. Yes, as I was saying, it is indeed the case that workers would be now desirous of having the whole negotiation process and indeed settlement with respect to the wage issue come to an end. And this is even more clearer with respect to the projections by the PIOJ and the BOJ that prices and inflation is expected to increase in light of what has transpired down in the western parts of the country. Even without that, it is customary that in the December period, we have an uptick with respect to inflation. Now, moreover, with what has transpired down there with the disastrous consequence, of the hurricane in terms of our productive capacity, it is inevitable that we would have such a repercussion. And so that is going to bring its burden on the workers, not only in that part of Jamaica, but everywhere, as it will have an overall impact on our economy. So, and already that is being felt, not only by some in terms of the recovery and the added demand that, because of suffering from the effects of the hurricane, but even those who are without, those areas, we are bearing the consequence of the downturn as it is currently happening in the is that demand. We have written to the Ministry of Finance indicating that we are ready to negotiate. I have heard in some quarters, at least from one trade union, suggesting that it is okay to postpone or not our mindset. That's not the position of the Confederation of Trade Unions. We are ready and we believe we can walk and chew gum at the same time, as governance is multifaceted, and we expect that there are many things that are happening and we have to look about things simultaneously. So that is our posture. We wrote about maybe 3 weeks ago we are yet to hear anything definitive. And so we intend to follow that up this week, perhaps with a phone call and another formal letter. And then we will see what happens from there. But our wait won't be indefinite, that I'm sure of. But we understand that there are matters to attend to. But we wrote and we expect some dates or some suggestion of when we can meet again. Well, I believe that is still in the process. But we are not yet in receipt of that benefit or that, cargo or container they had promised. I believe that is still in effect. We understand the logistics of it and so on. But so we are not yet the beneficiary of that proposal. That is correct. All right. And thanks, Desmond, for the opportunity. You're welcome.
Be more specific with that question, Mr. Richard. The impact would be the same for my membership as across the island. I would have members who would have had the same struggles or are currently facing the same struggles that anybody else that was in the eye of the hurricane would have felt. Well, again, like everybody else, they are doing what they have to do. Persons are still at work. Persons are still expected to be at work, and persons are still turning up even in areas where there's limited or no facility. Persons report to other facilities in some instances. While they deal with the challenges of their own personal lives. In terms of dealing with those situations, the Nurses Association of Jamaica did care packages for members in the severely affected areas. So we did visits. So we did in the week of the 14th of November, I think it's the 10th to the 14th of November, we would have visited 6 parishes. Hanover, Westmoreland, St. Elizabeth, St. James, St. Anne, and Trelawney. We would have gone to the hospitals and the health departments in those parishes and distributed care packages, food packages, hygiene packages, bread, water, clothing, tarpaulins, all those things. They would have done some distributions in that week. Consequence of that, we have been the persons who were not in those parishes but were adversely affected by virtue of where they live as opposed to where they work. Some of those persons have also been reached, and we continue the outreach in relation to those persons. Yes, well, you would have also known that that hospital, that area got a field hospital. The patients are being seen at the field hospital. The patients were in the facility when the storm came. Those persons were transferred out to other facilities. We have people going to other facilities to work. So that is so in relation to wage costs, the Ministry of Finance did ask us for our proposal that was submitted earlier this year. We did not have any feedback until last Tuesday. Last Tuesday, I got a call saying that they were willing to look at some dates for discussion. I made suggestions for 3 days, but there's no response from them since. That is true. Yes, it continues. Even more so now for some areas. The issue of the manpower shortage is not a one-off situation to be addressed in one go. So that we have to bear in mind as well, the process. So that we have to bear in mind. So routinely, nurses are being employed routinely, not at the pace we would want, but routinely employment of nurses or engagement of nurses continue. I don't know if the direction is right, but it is progressive. I don't want to say the direction is right, and then when I read for the direction, it's not. It is not where the members would want it to be. General membership are the affected persons from the hurricane. General membership, the problem, the challenges continue to be the negotiations, or they are interested to know what government is saying. They found the fact that the initial finance minister is making some utterance in the public space. Of course, they have that interest, but there's also the interest of the things lacking in resources within the facilities. Not only human resources, but one major issue for us is bed space. We are faced with the challenge of overcrowding in facilities, and we don't have enough beds. And sometimes when the patients come, they are abusive to the members of my membership. And it's not really, they're abusive in a situation that we have no control over. So that is an issue for them. And there are some HR logistics that need to be sorted out as well. And those things we have brought to the attention of the Ministry of Health and Wellness. And as they arise, as the situations arise, we bring those matters to the ministry and await their feedback or get their feedback as early as we can. I did speak to material resources overall, but a major challenge for us in most facilities now is bed space. But especially the larger facilities, your Spanish Town, your Tablamar, your Cornwall Regional, your KPH, your University Hospital, those facilities have serious, even better than those places, have serious challenges with bed space. We are hoping that now that Black River will have to be rebuilt. Some thought will be given to the fact that prior to the destruction, we were totally overcrowded in those areas. So there are some things that are not provided at hospitals, so you really tend to buy them. Yes. You're welcome.
the Everybody Sale at Big Budget Supplies. Do-it-yourself professionals and contractors. This is the sale for you. Lumber, steel, dress and form ply, water tanks, pumps, PVC pipes and fittings, toilets, bathtubs, vanities and basins, windows, paint, doors, floor and wall tiles, insect and grout. Up to 20% off selected items. 195 Hagelberg Road. Telephone 923-4560. New Budget Supplies. Always the best prices.
Tools, hardware and supplies is turning up the heat this summer with their super saving summer sale. Prices are slashed on everything you need to fix up your home. Beautiful tiles, sleek doors, top quality windows, modern sanitary ware, exclusive flooring and more. At Tools, hardware and supplies, we have you covered for the summer.
So come visit us at 279 Spanish Town Road, 4 South Camp Road, 8 Red Hills Road,
or online at toolsja.com.
Tools!
The Lion King of Hardware.
Oh, Jamaica rise, we're built with fire, passion and vibes, and through it all there's a glow inside. Let's keep our shine alive.
From the market to the factory floors, from the hillside green to golden shores.
We're reaching heights, energy that lights the sky.
JPS, power in what matters.
I'm living for Jesus. Living for Jesus. Yeah. Oh, I wanna be remembered as a man who sings songs for Jesus Christ, who was willing to lay down his life, do his will no matter what the price. Well, I'm singing for the deaf man who can hear about salvation through my song. And I'm singing for the blind man who can see the light in me and come along. Live for Jesus, that's what matters. And when other houses crumble, mine be strong. Live for Jesus, that's what matters. That you see the light in me and come along. La 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 la. There are times when I am tempted to turn off the rugged road I traveled on. There are times when I say, Jesus, can you find another man to sing your song? Well, I know I'm not the only one that could sing this melody. But he has chosen me to bless me and to lead me into what is best for me. Live for Jesus, that's what matters. And when other houses crumble, mine be strong. Live for Jesus, that's what matters. That you see the light in me and come along. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh, I wanna be remembered as a man who sings songs for Jesus Christ, who was willing to lay down his life, do his will no matter what the price. Live for Jesus, that's what matters. That when other houses crumble, might be strong. Live for Jesus, that's what matters. Yeah, that you see the light in me and come along.
Okay, we are going over to Trinidad now, and we have with us Mr. Michael Anisette from the Caribbean Congress of Labor. Yes. Mr. Anisette, good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening to you and sending love and extra blessings to my Jamaican colleagues and brothers and sisters.
Let me just ask you up front there, what is the latest with, I recall the last time we spoke, you indicated your intention that the trade unions in Trinidad were planning some assistance for their colleagues in Jamaica. How is that going?
It's going 50%, not as I anticipated, but I'm not one to give up. And we are hoping to get a full container pretty soon. But I'm working feverishly and steadfastly to get some goods to our colleagues in Jamaica. It's on. I have a few. It's on. It's ongoing work.
So I see also in Trinidad, I see where the government has honored its promise to pay the public sector workers 10%. So
Yeah.
they have kept that promise.
Yeah. But there's a wider picture which I think that we need to understand. That 10%, as I speak to you, is specific to the public servants of Trinidad and Tobago, as opposed to the wider public sector workers. Okay, so I think it's important that we make that distinction. But the important thing is that a commitment was made, and a certain groups of workers, which is the public sector workers, public servants rather, right, who will have been living 11 years without any increases, can now enjoy a level of increase and bump up their purchasing powers.
Okay. So I can imagine then that the other trade unions representing other workers who are not public servants, that they are going to take a lead from that. They are going to be asking for
Well, you are so correct. You hit the hammer on the proverbial head. You know, and workers in general, they are expressing some optimism that they too will be able to enjoy the benefits because they have suffered right pretty soon, if not for Christmas, but after Christmas. No, from where I sit, I don't like back pay in Christmas, because when you pay workers back pay in Christmas, who really benefits? Where do they go and buy the goods and services? All right, and I think there need to be a level of financial literacy as it relates to workers and the monies that they receive, because the time has come for us to understand that money is supposed to make money. Money is not only for the issue of when you get your back pay, you run and you go in the store, you buy this and you buy that, and you're enriching a certain group of people while you eventually go back to square one. And it's something that I honestly believe that we as the working class must pay attention to, because I will want to say we have a lot of leverage if we understand what is our purchasing power and how much power lies therein. And if we can leverage it collectively and in a strategic way, we'd be able to benefit much more.
So as it stands right now, I would imagine that the workers in Trinidad, they are more optimistic now in relation to wages than a year ago.
Yeah, you are correct in making that assumption. All right, workers are feeling all right a little relief to know, right, that at least a group of people would have gotten the 10%, and therefore the other government employees and statutory employees and daily rated employees who work with the government, they too will benefit from those increases. Yeah. 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 Well, yeah. You know, and it's something that I'm trying to inculcate in workers and trade union minds, that we need to reach a place negotiations where we do negotiations currently rather than waiting 10, 11, 12 years, right, for those outstanding collective bargaining period. And that tells me that there's a lack of understanding of the time value of our money. Because what you could purchase 10 years ago, right, if you get a wage increase, you won't be able to purchase those same goods and services 12 years after, if you get your increase 12 years after, because the purchasing power and all the other economic dynamics will make it almost impossible for you to get the kind of wage increase that is necessary for you to keep a pace with the growing, increases in goods and services and the illusion of your purchasing powers and your purchasing rights, which I believe is a fundamental right. All right. We would have had, meaning my union, because I'm also the President General of the Cement and Waterfront Workers Trade Union. We did meet with the new board, and the discussions was very encouraging and fruitful, and we anticipate that we're going to get a resolution for our long outstanding set